In today's video, is this common weight loss advice actually sabotaging your results? Hey guys, it's Stephanie from StephanieB.com. Today I want to talk to you about a piece of advice that might be doing more harm than good. So if you've ever tried to lose weight in the past, if you're trying to lose weight now, you've probably heard that you should get rid of all of the bad foods in your house. Now on the surface, I understand where they're coming from with this advice. If it's out of sight, out of mind, you're not going to be craving it anymore. The problem is that as soon as you decide a food is off limits, you actually crave it more. This is human psychology. They teach this in marketing to get you to buy products. So why would this suddenly work in reverse with food? Well, spoiler alert, it doesn't. So let's take a look at an example. I'm going to use cookies in this example because I'm a bit of a cookie monster. Now, you may or may not know anything about my backstory. I'm going to flash a picture up here that I would really rather not share because it's kind of embarrassing, but it's where I came from. But I don't want you to think that I'm this naturally fit person. I used to have a horrible relationship with food, and cookies were one of my big things. So I took this advice. I got all the cookies out of my house. I would lose a little bit of weight. It would last for a little while, but eventually I would break down and buy cookies at the store. Now, this is such a common thing, and you can almost guarantee that you know what I'm about to say. So then I would eat all of it because I didn't want it in the house. So what I could have done is just eaten one cookie, put it away on the shelf, eat another cookie later, put the bag away. But no, I would sit down and eat an entire box of cookies because I didn't want to have it in the house. I've got to finish it so it's not in the house anymore so I can get back on my diet and back on track. Does that sound familiar to anybody else? So, when I made the big changes in my life that brought me to where I am now, one of the things I did was got rid of all of my restrictions. Now, I'm not gonna lie, the first couple of weeks I ate a lot of cookies. But after a little while, I didn't really want them anymore because they were available. And when something is available, you don't really need to crave it anymore. You know, you see this all the time with like 19-year-olds wanting to get into the bar to drink because they're not allowed to, and once they turn 21, it's like, the fun of it is kind of gone. And I found, and I know hundreds of other people, or thousands of other people have found that once you take those restrictions away, yes, you're gonna have a little rebound, but you're just not gonna crave it anymore because it's available all the time. Now, there's a second side to this that I think is even more important than the first. So, eating an entire box of cookies is not normal behavior. So, if you've taken off restrictions and you're still eating entire boxes of cookies, there's something else going on there. You have taught yourself how to use cookies to solve a problem. Now that sounds a little bit strange. You're thinking, I don't want to eat this whole box of cookies. What are you talking about? But somewhere in the past, you've learned to solve a problem by eating those cookies. It could be stress relief. It could be that you're using cookies as an award for something. So you're really proud of yourself for completing a task and you go in the kitchen and you eat a bunch of cookies. Whatever it is, there is something below the surface of just eating cookies. And if you just take the cookies out of your house, you are ignoring that problem. So what I would challenge you to do is to remove the restrictions. If you still feel completely out of control around that food, you need to dig deeper. Try to identify what's going on when you sit down and eat tons and tons of cookies or whatever your food is. Dig deeper, be the scientist, be the engineer. I used to be an engineer. You can take the girl out of the engine room, but that's still the way that my brain works. Sit down and figure it out, journal, talk about it with a friend, whatever you need to do to figure out what it is that is making you eat all of these cookies, because I promise you, it's not the cookies. All right, I hope that this has been helpful. Please share this video if you know somebody who needs to hear this message. Now, don't share it to somebody that you think should be eating fewer cookies. That's not nice. But if you think it could be helpful to someone that you know, please spread the word. If you aren't following me on social media, I'm on Instagram and Facebook, and you can subscribe, clicking down below if you haven't already, and hit the bell and you'll get notified when I post new videos. Thank you for watching today. Now go eat a cookie.